We take a fairly traditional approach, employee surveys. So as part of our general surveys of staff, we include questions on health and well-being, what they feel they get from the benefits package and how more they would like to be involved. We also have a regular sounding board, staff involvement panel that they feedback on initiatives that we have done, what works successfully, what doesn't, and generally try to get the employee voice at the time.
Does that ring true with others of you? Is it employee engagement surveys, or what other measures of feedback do you have?
We tend to be a little bit more informal. We're quite small, we've only got just over 100 employees, so we tend to just do it by having a chat with people because we're of a size where we can do that. One of the things that's quite interesting is we actually get a report from Pru Health on the Vitality product, which is the half-price gym membership, fitness equipment, things like that, free fitness assessments. And we get a report about the take-up of that. And that's always quite interesting. When we first launched it, we didn't really make a big deal of it. We've always had the healthcare, but we didn't really make a big deal about the extras that were there. And in the first year, I think we only had 2 people actually take that up. So I've been working really hard on promoting that. So one of the things I did was I set myself a challenge. They have different levels of Vitality membership, and I set myself a challenge of getting to gold by undertaking kind of all the healthy activities, and wrote an article about that in the company magazine. And actually we've had a much higher take up now, and I think people are realising even some of the really simple benefits there, such as free cinema tickets every week, are a great benefit to have for a family. So they just need to go online and get engaged with Vitality to start getting those benefits, and we're getting a much better take up now from that.
Bims, how do you go about managing and communicating the healthcare you've got in place? I know you have a slightly larger employee group than others around the table.
And to be perfectly honest, we're having quite a challenge because we've only just really started to engage our retail staff who are all over the place, and there's literally 2 managers in the shop and lots of volunteers. And so we've only recently started to be able to engage them through using apps because we've now got an HR system that can do that. We had a pretty antiquated one before that didn't do anything, and we were only sort of slapping things on notice board, which only obviously reached office staff people. So it's very new for us, and it's really our time to start gathering all the information. So we're at the beginning stage, in all honesty.
Lisa?
We did do a recent staff survey, and there was a section on health and wellbeing and what people would like us to introduce. And one of them was quite interesting, actually, was sort of financial assistance for people who are struggling with debt, or even want some guidance on pensions and mortgages and that kind of thing. So that was quite interesting. But yeah, basically it's the survey, but then we do promote our benefits on the firm's intranet. And recently we're going to send out an email about Stoptober and assist people with that. So yeah, we're doing that. And because I've started this project as well, I'm going to get sort of a focus group or a committee to start working on the sort of health and wellbeing initiative with me.